Hi. The squeak of the chair. Hi, I'm Sophie.
Hi, I'm Becca.
Marissa.
And Danny's in the form of Taco Bell today. We are the Backseat crew.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
What's up? You guys talk over each other a lot.
We do?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of synchronizing.
Yeah.
It's a little creepy.
We're one person.
Oh no.
I mean, to be fair, and we'll get to this next week, but y'all's personalities are really similar.
Are we?
I don't know if you realize that, but we did some tests that we're gonna go over next week.
Yeah.
But very similar.
I
Anyway,
totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was sitting here and I realized how green Becca's eyes were.
What is
And
it
I
called,
was,
Beck?
and I guess we'll go back into the Google search that I did on that like many years ago because I was curious. And I've got what's called central heterochromia, which basically means you've got.
Big words from.
Okay.
Okay.
So, central heterochromia is where you've got two different colors in your eyes and they're in like a ring. So like one ring is one color, the outer ring is the other color. Supposedly, the outer color is the color your eyes would be if you didn't have heterochromia. So my inside ring is brown and my outside ring is blue. So I would have my mom's blue eyes if I didn't have central heterochromia.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
You know, when you were talking, because you know how like teeth are a part of your skull technically?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you were talking, I was like, what would her skull look like? I think that sometimes. You're safe. This is a safe environment.
This is the same person who drove me to a cemetery unprompted.
You loved it. You loved the cemetery.
There's too many things piling up here that are getting me concerned.
Don't worry about it. Just have a good time.
How did that even come? Like, how did that even happen? The cemetery thing.
Okay.
We were like hanging out,
you
getting
tell
like
the story.
boba tea and stuff, and we didn't want to like go home. I didn't want to go home, so I was like, let's just go, Becca. And so we just,
okay, like a fool. Anyways.
and so we just drove a bunch of places, and I drove to a cemetery, did a little loop-de-loop around the statue of Jesus, and
And we speed ran past your parents' house.
yeah, I introduced her to my parents real
I was
quick.
not mentally prepared for that.
She was not.
They're lovely people.
They love you.
Yeah, I know.
They think she's awesome.
You
From
tell
the
me-
stories I've
You
told.
tell me this a lot. And that was not how I anticipated our first meeting to go.
Yeah.
It's-
I'll take you back to the cemetery someday.
Okay.
That sounds like a threat.
It's a great cemetery.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's where I learned how to drive.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
You did mention that to me
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
I mean, I find cemeteries kind of peaceful.
They
honestly.
are.
I've literally only been to them for funerals.
I mean,
People like jog in cemeteries.
Yeah.
Like,
I've been to a lot of funerals in my time, which is really sad. But my mom and I would just like go and like we would take pictures of the gravestones and
Yeah.
we'd try to find the oldest one,
Oh, that sounds
stuff
fun,
like that.
actually.
and you do the thing with
The chalk, yeah.
And you try to identify it because some of them you can't even see. So
It's like a way of remembering the lost in a way to go and see like, oh, like that they were born in 1790.
yeah.
But it's Valentine's Day, almost. It's gonna
Almost.
be. Well,
It's
When
when
this
it
releases?
comes out
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day,
Yes.
which is totally unplanned because we mentioned it last week. I wanted to talk about like dating sites and stuff like that because Danny, being the only one that actually has someone in her life, has her boy thing. She's gonna make us dating profiles, maybe, perhaps,
But not this week, though.
but not this week though. But we're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
So I just wanted to talk about like, I mean, I'm not gonna call you out, Becca, but I feel like you haven't been on a dating site.
Jeez, I wonder what could have possibly given that away. What was it? You know,
I've been on all of them, so I can.
I've been on a handful, but it's more of like just like a game at this point.
You've told me that before.
I have heard that other people like get on dating websites, like just or apps and stuff, just for like the fun of it. Sometimes.
So
Which I can kind of get that.
yeah,
Like a validation thing. I'm assuming.
in a way, yeah.
Okay.
I've surprisingly had 2 dates off of a dating site, which I feel like most people don't get dates most of the time. Like they talk to people, but then they just get ghosted.
Yeah, or it's just for hookups.
Yeah, that too. I've had a Tinder, plenty of fish, but the only one that I've had lucky getting a date out of is coffee meets bagel, which is really lame.
I've literally never heard of that.
No one knows what that one is.
No.
I've heard of it.
Have you?
Yeah, but I don't think I've been on it.
Yeah, it's less widely known, and there's much less people on it. But one thing, and I've actually heard like a podcast that I used to listen to, one person on it said that they started going on dates to have content to talk about during the podcast.
Nice.
Oh,
So
smart.
I'm going to
Ingenuous.
capitalize on the 2 dates I have been on.
Okay. Yes. Good. Good.
So
something out
okay,
of 'em.
both of them were from the Coffee Meets Bagel website or app, I guess. And one guy drove from Birmingham, Alabama, 5 hours to go on a date with me.
Bro.
He said he was 5'10" in his profile. He was at minimum 5'6", like, or at max 5'6". Like, he was not a total lie. And I don't care about height, but just don't lie about it.
Yeah.
That's my main thing. But he drove 5 hours, and I'm like, am I gonna get murdered? Like, why would someone drive 5 hours to see me?
That is. Yeah.
To be fair, we do live on the beach, and his excuse was that he wanted to see the beach. So,
Okay.
but speaking of nerd edification, though, he invited me back to his hotel to watch anime. I did not do that.
Yeah. Probably.
No.
No.
That's sus.
Very sus.
Yeah.
And then the other guy was, I don't know, the one that drove 5 hours was like 5 years older than me, which is like, it's fine, but
How
I'm
old were
like
you at the time?
19,
Okay. Okay.
I think I was 19. But that one, and then the other one, he looked like my brother. After I met him in person, I'm like, this is not happening.
This ain't it.
And he literally told me, he was like, you're like the only person that's ever come up on this Coffee Meets Bagel app that, like, he's gone through every single person because like no one is on the app.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why.
Wonder why.
I've tried like every dating app. Well, because like I always do this thing where I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And I'll keep the app for like a month or two, and then I'll delete it, and I'm like, I'm never getting on a dating app again. And I always get back on a dating app.
We tried Hinge because people
Yes.
it keeps popping up, and the voice recording part looks really funny.
Oh
Have you found any funny ones?
No.
Oh.
Hinge to me is always more like, see, okay, God, I feel like it's sad to be like an expert in dating apps, but whatever, here we are. Because I've done like OkCupid, Plenty of Fish, Match, eHarmony, Bumble.
Did you do Farmers Only? I think it'd be
No.
I think it'd be funny if you did.
I've done Hinge, Tinder. Anyways, Hinge is like more serious people, in my
Really?
opinion. Like Tinder's is hookups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty of Fish is for people who actually want a relationship. Hinge is more serious people. Hinge is to me is like a more I don't know how to say it, like social dating site, like city. Like I feel like to get a match on Hinge, you have to be in a bigger city.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
There's not a lot of people like here
that use
on it. So Bumble's
unless
cool
they're holding a fish.
because what?
I said unless they're holding a fish. Everyone on dating sites down here holds fish.
That took me a minute.
Yeah, it's a picture of them
why.
and like either a dead deer or fish.
The dead deer are worse because they include like all of it, and it's not nice. It's
No,
not
it's
pretty.
not. I've been
I had
on
deer
one
sausage for
date.
dinner last night. Anyways.
I've been on one date from a
So
dating
pointless.
profile, and it was Plenty of Fish. And he drove like an hour from Destin in the rain. Or was it Destin? And we were talking for a while, so it's not like it was, and we played video games together, like over headphones and stuff. He was pretty cool. But then we met in person, and there was nothing there. We went to like Quorum's. Okay, to be fair, we probably should have waited to go on the date like a different day, because when we went, I was like, it was after I got off of work, and I was super tired, and it was night, and it was raining, and he drove, and we went to Quorum's. My dad insisted to meet him because he thought he looked like a murderer.
I mean,
And then my dad met him, and he was like, he's a nerd. Okay, whatever, go.
Wow.
My dad, he was like, yeah, you're safe, go.
wow.
And we went to Quorum's, and I don't know if it's because of whatever, but he kept talking about himself. And I forgot, my friends followed us on the date.
I remember you telling me that part.
My friends were in the car behind us, sitting on the other side. They're like, just in case you get murdered.
Just in case.
And they like told us. They followed the car, and then his car broke down.
Oh my. Was it a Nissan?
I don't know, but it broke down. I don't really care about that because I'm like, okay, your car breaks down, my car breaks down, whatever.
Yeah.
But it
We
was
saw
just
your
that,
car literally break down.
Yeah, literally. It smoked.
It started
Middle of
smoking.
23rd Street. So,
Love that for you.
I know. But he, and that didn't matter. There was just nothing there.
Yeah.
I was like, the conversation we have online is a lot better than this.
Yeah.
And like, nothing. So I was like, hey, we can be friends. Haven't talked to him again.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't ghost the two people that I went on dates with. I sent them like a text like, hey, sorry, like, nah. But with like dates and stuff like that, I honestly, I didn't know much about the two people that I went on dates with. I only just know their first name because that's all you usually get to see. But when it comes to having, especially because the town we live in is not big, like it's not hard to find people.
The same people will pop up all the time.
Yeah, but in a particular story that has happened recently, I had someone that called me pretty, which I had never really had happen before. And of course, if you call me pretty, I'm gonna Facebook stalk you. Well,
That's like
try.
your whole MO.
I should really just be a personal investigator, a private investigator.
What are you
Yeah.
doing here then?
I mean, I'm learning the medias.
Okay.
Yeah, and you find out a lot.
I did. I don't know how.
Well, this is Instagram.
I mean, it was, but like I knew his name after Becca told me. But
Yeah.
I had my own intel.
What the
Intel's
heck?
important.
Yeah.
It's
And
important.
then you try to stalk the guy that I was
Yes.
talking to.
Yes,
I was talking to a guy, and for some reason, the guys that I'm attracted to or whatever don't have social media.
Yeah.
And I find that out after I start talking to them, and I'm like, what
Yeah.
the heck? Why don't any of you like get online?
I recently saw a TikTok that was like, if the guy you're talking to or the guy you're interested in doesn't have any social medias at all, green flag. If he says he doesn't have any social medias but he has a Snapchat, red flag. Total true.
Interesting.
Totally true.
Okay.
Interesting.
We but yeah, but mine like never. Or if they do, they post like one picture on it.
Yeah.
You know? So anyways, we were talking, he was from Texas, couldn't find anything about him, so I enlisted the help of Sophie.
I wasn't really successful because we only knew his name and
No.
the university he went to.
Yeah. And his major. Well, actually he told me his major.
I tried finding him on LinkedIn. That's where the gold mine is. You find him on LinkedIn.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because you know where they worked, what their last name is. I'm revealing way too much about myself right now.
Yeah.
So this is just so you know.
Just so you know.
When you compliment a girl and it doesn't come off as creepy, they'll stalk you.
Yeah. It's personal defense. I need to know if you're a murderer or not.
Yeah. True that.
So where do you think this stems from?
Are you about to psychoanalyze me right now, Becca?
I mean,
Well, let's see. The mommy issues, the daddy issues, the older brother issues. TikTok told me that one.
I have nothing else to contribute to this conversation, so I think I go there.
Oh gosh. No.
I've just
It's all the
I've
issues.
just been ping ponging between the two of you this whole conversation.
Have you ever been on a date, Becca?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Well,
I mean, yeah.
yeah.
I'm not sorry, avoid it. You suck.
What?
You're good. No.
What'd you say?
Well, I said I'm not sorry. Just don't do it.
Oh yeah, you're better off not.
Well,
Unless they buy the food for you, then you get free amount.
You know, he bought the food for me on that date, and it was so uncomfortable because I wanted to split it. It was uncomfortable because it was like, I know I'm not gonna give you a second date, so please let me just buy the food.
Yeah, the one guy that drove 5 hours, I'm trying to think words. I took the initiative. He was very much a lot more introverted than I am. And so, like, I took the initiative of, like, saying to the waitress, we're splitting the bill. But the other guy I went on a date with, he's like, yep, it's one. I'm like, I didn't even have a chance to answer. I'm like, okay, alpha male energy. I don't want that.
Like, it's so different.
I'm the alpha here.
I wear the pants.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been, like, asked on dates on dating apps. And then, like, last minute, I'll be like, God, I'm just not that into you. And then I'll back out.
Oh my, okay, this reminds me, the 2 dates that I went on, they're really the 2 proper dates I've ever gone on in reality.
right.
Why do
Reality.
boys, yeah. We're gonna-
Versus not reality.
You know,
Are you
the
going
big-
on e-dates?
No.
What does that even look like?
I don't
even know
have
what
friends online.
Oh, okay.
You do. I don't have online friends.
Me either. They're hard to keep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're just.
Why do you need to apologize?
Well, I mean, I'm just not one of those people. I've tried to be one of those people who can talk online,
Yeah.
and like I'm not.
I need face-to-face
Me too.
interaction.
Honestly,
a lot
for
of times.
most people, I do too. It's just this one group of people that I'm like, yeah, I can drive with
You
you.
play Roblox.
I've never played Roblox.
Really?
That's
Correct.
surprised. Honestly, I love Roblox when I was younger.
I've never played
I
it.
Love it.
just didn't play it. So.
But with the 2 dates that I went on, why do boys, I'm gonna call them boys because that's all they deserve. Why do they like going on go-karts? Both dates were go-karts.
Go-karts?
Yeah, like one of
Why?
them.
That sounds fun.
Like on the beach?
When you're 6 foot tall, my legs were like I was having a C-section. Not C-section. That's the wrong word. Pap smear.
A C-section. See, I don't like go-karts.
I don't either.
What?
They're too small. There's not enough leg
Well,
room.
the thing is, for me, it's like, yeah, you're too tall. I'm too big for go-karts. It's not comfortable. Sorry.
I guess it's just because I'm the right size for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I enjoy them. I get to bump
No.
into things. No.
I'd like rather go to an arcade or something.
Oh yeah, I miss arcades.
God, I know. I miss them all. We're going to get sucked into that.
You are? Okay.
No, go-karts. One of them was the indoor one, and he also paid for it, so I was down with that because it was like $40.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, and it wasn't that great. It was just flat. There was like no hills or anything. And then the other one was one of the outdoor ones that we waited in line for forever, and it hurt. Like getting in. Yeah, it was the carts are so small. It hurt.
I remember you got in the backseat of my car once, and you were like struggling. You had to like be horizontal.
Yeah, it's like even like on a plane. The best thing that's ever happened to me when I've traveled is when I went to Iceland. On the way back, my whole row was empty, so I could just stretch. Yeah, I could just stretch out.
You know, I was on a plane once. Well, I've only been on a plane once, but I was on a plane and I had like this dress on, and I was so tired and so sick, and like I don't wear bras high, and so like I was like this, and apparently my dress was like all the way down here. It was just like you could see
that?
everything, and I was just like, I looked and I was like, okay. I've accidentally flashed too many people.
I mean, sometimes that's just the way you gotta live.
It is.
Yeah.
Sun's out,
Me,
boobs
though.
out. We talked over each other again.
Every time. But yeah, I think it would be interesting to see if DANIE makes us dating profiles. What, from a straight woman's perspective, she would want to see.
Well, you know what's interesting?
What? This is a little wiggle to
Is that like she is the only one that like has a relationship.
a long-term relationship.
But that's the
too.
thing is that like I don't think she's ever been on a dating site because her and her boyfriend have known each other since they were kids.
Yeah. That's.
And like started dating in what, high school?
I think so. Yeah.
So like what purpose did she have to? So it'd be interesting because I'm pretty sure she's never made one.
But yeah. No. Probably not. Probably not.
I'm pretty sure like me and you have more experience in that department than she would.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really good about writing about myself. So.
Me either. I hate that part. I'm like, just ask about me.
Yeah. Just ask me a question. I'll answer the question. Don't just don't give me free reign to talk about myself.
Yeah.
It's scary.
I'd probably just write something really, really silly.
I like the
like
silly
one
jokes.
or two sentences.
The one guy I did like go on a real date with, his one description was I hate sand. That led to a whole conversation.
Sand.
I hate sand.
Did you ask him about Star Wars?
Star Wars?
It's rough and it's coarse and it gets all over.
Oh. Is that a joke?
It's an Anakin Skywalker quote.
Oh.
It's from Star Wars.
I don't watch Star Wars.
Oh.
I'm surprised with your parents haven't made you watch Star Wars?
I mean, I've watched Star Wars before, but it was a long time ago.
So
And I've never watched the new ones.
You've probably
I haven't
never seen
watched
the
the new
prequels then.
No, I watched the prequels.
Oh, never mind.
Have you watched the originals?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was just a long time ago. It was like when I was in middle school, so I don't
gotcha.
remember it. I mean, I'm more into like Star Trek, if anything, so.
Fair.
But anyways, he was like, I hate sand. And I was like, I hate sand too. And he was like, yeah, it gets everywhere. And that was a whole conversation.
Interesting.
So that's what I do now. I'm just like
Talk
one
about
little.
sand.
Huh?
Talk about sand.
Yeah.
That's an opener. What would be a good dating profile opener?
God, I don't know. I like when people, there was this one dude, he was like, if you like this video game or whatever, you're already winning. And for some reason, I just like the thing of you're already winning.
Oh.
I thought that was funny.
I mean, I'm a lover of dad puns and stuff like that, but I don't know if I want to see a pun. I can't decide.
It'd have to be, I mean, for me, I think it'd have to be like a really good pun.
Clever pun.
Yeah. Okay, and if your photos, by the way,
Serious business.
huh?
Serious business.
Serious business. If your photos are one, like I said, with you with a dead deer or fish, if every single photo is like that, bye. Also, if every single photo is a group photo and I don't know who you are,
Yeah. Or
Gone.
sunglasses? No.
or with you in like a photo with like random girls, why? Is that your sister? Is that your girlfriend? Why are you on this dating app?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I mean, sometimes like a lot of people like to include dogs, especially guys like to like include like
Yeah.
dogs in their dating profile. Cats. Cats 10 times better. I'm not
Yeah.
saying cats are better than dogs, but I see less people posing with cats. So,
And one photo with you and the cat or dog, okay?
yeah, not like 20.
We don't need it. And like also like they'll like just some will post just a picture of their dog. I'm like, am I dating the dog?
Just steal the dog.
God. Guys are just so bad at dating profiles.
Now I'm just imagining some girl playing the long con so that she can get the dog in when the relationship fails.
Oh, a serial dog kidnapper.
That's impressive.
It would be if it was true.
I'm sure.
That's
somewhere.
what Becca would do.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I'm gonna
I would
your dog.
attempt it and then I'd catch feelings on accident.
Oh, the dog?
Or
Or
the guy.
Oh my god, you know, see now I'm thinking of other topics. I could talk about this forever. My god.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
I would either catch feelings or I'd get too annoyed with the guy to be like, this is not even worth it. It's not
Yeah.
even worth it. I should have just broken into his house and steal the dog.
Yeah.
If I want the dog that badly.
Stalking and stealing. What's the third S? Stalking, stealing.
Sex.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I'm sorry.
That was so drawn
I was like, do I say it?
out. I mean,
Anyways. Or like when you talk to a guy and like you've exchanged like 5 sentences through text and they're like, you want to like come over and cuddle? I'm like, okay, first, my love language isn't touch. I'm not cuddling you. I don't know you. Also, you could kill me.
Yeah.
Like I had a guy like I said, like 3 sentences exchanged. You want to come over and like cuddle? Like I just want someone to cuddle with, like, you know. And I'm like, okay, buy a stuffed animal. I don't.
Yeah.
Get away from me.
I've had to cope with one of those long body pillows for my whole life. You can
Yeah.
cope.
I'm like, and that's where like the kind of thing is like I don't think guys like that understand what it's like for a woman,
Yeah.
because like yeah, you can say let's go and cuddle. I have to think of safety.
Yeah.
And are you gonna up and kill me?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. What I'm assuming probably Plenty of Fish because that's one date you went on. But what's like your favorite dating app? Do you have a favorite? I don't.
I don't really have a favorite. Like right now, I have Bumble,
Okay.
and that's because I've never tried it before. But I've talked. How do I say, like? I've never gone on a date with Bumble yet, but like I've had more longer conversations on Bumble because I feel like, you know, it's usual dating apps. It's like you exchange a few sentences. They're like, hey, you want to go? Like I said, you want to cuddle or whatever. So far, the guys I've been on there haven't been like that. They're like, they're cool with just like talking on the phone or like
Yeah.
calling for a little while before. So, and also Bumble, you don't match until the girl matches with you. And the
Right.
girl has to message you
yeah.
first,
Yeah.
which I like.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, you know, you have to do it first, which I won't do it first sometimes. So. But other than that, OkCupid's pretty good.
Yeah. I think is it Match.com where they give you like the giant questionnaire?
Oh my God. OkCupid does that too,
Oh,
and
does it?
Plenty of Fish.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
It's like your whole life.
Yeah, it's like more than a personality test.
But the thing is, like Match and eHarmony and stuff like that, they're like, oh, it's free. It's not really free. To get any good matches, you have to pay money.
Yeah. Which is, I'm not.
But to me,
Tinder
those
too,
dating
though, too.
websites are for like 30-year-olds.
Yeah, like the serious relationship. Kind
Yeah.
Of thing. And Tinder, you have to pay, I guess, to a certain extent, don't you?
I mean, it's to get like super matches or whatever.
I don't understand.
But
it.
Tinder's the hookup app. You know, I say that, but I've known so many couples who have like found each other through Tinder.
I don't know anyone that's met like. Well, I don't really know a lot of couples, to be honest. I just know a bunch of sad, like, lonely, single people like myself. Because you put yourself around people that you're also like.
Nice.
But I don't know. I don't know which one I would pick if I had to. Because
If you were a dating website, which one would you be?
BuzzFeed quiz. I bet they have
BuzzFeed
that.
quiz?
Yeah. I bet they
Wow.
have that. Like, what dating app is good for you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God, I love BuzzFeed quizzes.
They've gotten so bad over the years, I feel. Like, they've gotten less, not less original, but just there's so many at this point where,
Oversaturated.
yeah,
Well, like BuzzFeed, like the YouTube channel, or like...
the quizzes.
Okay,
Like, there's so
quizzes,
many
yeah.
quizzes at this point.
Yeah. And they have, like, Play BuzzFeed.
What's that?
I don't think it's... Since it has Buzz in the name, I associate it with BuzzFeed, but now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's not even a part of that.
Interesting. I feel like I say interesting too much.
I mean, I say like a lot.
Well, yeah, but I feel like a lot of people say like a lot. Like, it's
I
just
do.
part of it. But, like, I say interesting or no, yeah. Too much.
No, yeah.
No, yeah.
Interesting. No, yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think of
Why
any.
not?
I can't think of any. And, like, I'm sure I have them.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like especially like on my radio show, I say the same words. Like, I just replace certain words that are, like, basically the same sentence and beginning and end with the exact same thing.
I have a script, so... But, I mean, I do say, like, now let's get back into the music, or now let's do this, or you're whatever.
Dame bois. Danny's going to say that way too much when she gets on the show. Dame bois.
Y'all ever think.
Say party animals.
I love my promo.
I'm glad you love your promo, Marissa.
I think yours is cute.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But also, back to words that we say too much, or like speech patterns. Like, I know I use, like, a lot of ly adverbs. So, like,
yeah.
really, technically used to be a big one. It kind of still is. I also know I use the word like too much.
Like.
I did it on purpose. That was on purpose. That was on purpose.
Yeah, when I was in Iceland, I haven't explored a lot of new places enough to, I think, realize that I say fascinating a lot. But when I was in Iceland, I'd, like, experience, like, something new that I'd never seen before. I'm like, fascinating. And I was like,
Really?
yeah, I was saying it so much. I'm like, I don't know why I'm saying this word so much. But I don't know.
I can't think of any. I know I say them, but all I can think of is like right now.
Whoa.
I can't really think of any
Whoa?
for you.
You say whoa.
Oh, I
whoa.
do say whoa a lot.
You just like
Shorty, but that one's not really like a...
No, I did that one on purpose.
Yeah, that's a purpose.
You'll space out for a little bit, and all of a sudden you'll be like, whoa.
Whoa.
And I'll look over and be like,
I love
"What?
my mind."
What is it?
I just escape into my head, and I'm like, whoa. Whoa. I love it. Now every time I come to a class, they're like, what kind of crisis are you going to have today, Marissa? I'm like, well, because every class, it's like a struggle.
Oh my god.
They're like, what's happening today, Marissa? And I was like, let me get there. I'll figure something out.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Wowie zowie. Ignore me.
Wall.
Okay.
Wall.
Wall?
Wall?
Wall. Oh.
I'm ignoring you. Wall.
Okay.
Oh. Well, you put the wall between us, though.
Wall.
Bro, I was going to say
Well,
something
you
about
too.
you, and I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Bro.
You say
There
that.
it is!
I say bro a lot. You say that a lot.
There it is!
That's, wow and bro.
I'm stuck in back in 2009, so.
Wicked. I like Wicked a lot, honestly.
I like saying like sick and wicked.
Yeah, I like Wicked a lot.
That's what they remind me of.
You make lots of weird sounds too.
Oh, thank you. I love it. I love me. Oh my god, sorry.
I love me too.
Yeah.
Do you love you, Becca?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Good God.
But yeah, getting past all that, hopefully within the next little while, once DANIE gets back, we can reel her back in. After she enjoys her Valentine's Day with her boo thing. Yes?
What day is Valentine's Day?
Monday.
It's a Monday?
Yeah, this episode's coming out.
Ew.
Yeah.
It's a Monday?
I have a project management class.
I'm sorry.
Because I was
Yeah,
going to say,
thank-
let's all hang out on Valentine's Day. But I was like, we all work on Monday.
We work, we have classes.
Oh, okay.
One less lonely girl.
Holidays should never fall on weekdays.
Valentine's Day isn't a holiday. Bold statement. It's not.
Ooh.
It's not a holiday. It's a Hallmark holiday.
Yeah, but I like it.
I'm
not, okay. Bold
statement.
Hey, we can use it.
Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I'm
All right.
moving my
Don't
chair.
move too much.
Okay.
Oh crap. Hi. He said bring it back in.
Anyway,
Okay.
Sorry.
Which one? Like, do you actually like Valentine's Day or not?
I'm lonely. No.
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 I'm
Not
kind
really.
of neutral on it because I don't know. Usually what I do for it is just like our family gets each other chocolates and stuff, and that's the holiday. And so I get chocolates on Valentine's once a year. So I was like, okay, that works for me.
Yeah.
I love Valentine's Day.
Not.
See,
no
even
holiday
like I've
holidays.
always been alone on Valentine's Day, but I don't care because I'm just like, oh my god, Valentine's Day, anything could happen. Who can I pair together?
That's terrible.
Matchmaker.
I am a matchmaker. That's my. I'm a matchmaker.
Are you gonna go to the speed dating thing on?
God, am I?
Speed
I don't
dating
know
friends.
because. God,
Well, you just said you like to do matchmaking.
I do, but like, can I be the host?
Probably not.
I mean, you're the one that created the event.
I am.
In reality, but I think my statement on Valentine's Day is, if I was dating someone, I want it to be done any other day of the year, because why does it have to be Valentine's Day? Like, if it's just like a random day in January, that's so much better. Like, to get flowers at random,
Yeah.
or something like that.
I mean, I can agree with that. And like, my thing is, I always like Valentine's Day because of all the chocolates.
Yeah.
Like every Valentine's Day, usually it's me and my friends hanging out, and like I said, we'll go out and like eat and get chocolate and have a great time. The Olive Garden,
The Olive Garden.
and like I love that. But yeah, usually my parents are the only people who give me things on Valentine's Day. Like, here's some chocolate, here's a bear.
I don't know. I'm not a fan of Hallmark holidays. But moving on to our backseat directions. Unless, Becca, you had something to say about.
Just while we're on the topic of Valentine's Day, I want to talk about something. I wanted to get your opinions on it. Flowers, overrated or not?
Not
Not. Depends
Really?
on which ones, though.
like I would take like a bouquet full of like daisies, for example, over roses.
Fair.
It's like that kind of thing. Like, as long as it's not like, I don't know, cliche.
Yeah.
I've just never really been a huge fan of flowers.
I love flowers.
They're fine.
Oh!
Yeah.
But like it's like okay, you pick these things and you have to take care of them, but they're still gonna die anyways, kind of thing.
Yeah, I
And
used
I
to
don't
think
have-
that too.
Yeah, and okay, we'll get back to that. But I just need to finish this thought. Just trying. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
But I don't know. I just like aesthetically, like the only flower that's ever like actually interested me are like poppy flowers. Like aesthetically, that's the only one that's like, oh, that looks cool actually. And so I was like, okay, what's the symbolism for? Because flowers get like a lot of symbolism and stuff. Poppies are like death and sleep and war, and I'm just like, okay, that's a little frustrating.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know. I didn't used to like, because I had the same thought. I was like, oh, you're just if you're cutting them, they're just gonna die. But they're gonna die anyway, even if they're not cut. They're gonna wilt.
Yeah, and like I like getting flowers because I like the meaning of flowers, like you just said. So like, if someone, that's the thing. If be careful, because if someone gives me like, I don't know, whatever.
Like white lilies, I think, are like one like a sign of. Is that white lilies that are a sign of death, or for a funeral, something like that?
Oh, I think
white
so.
lilies are.
Yeah.
Like if like a dude hands me a bunch of white lilies, I'm gonna be like,
These are white lilies.
okay, am I dying?
It's a
I
threat.
just know like I know the meanings.
Yeah.
So
I want to get, like, honestly, a dream is to have like a whole sleeve and like have flowers that have different meanings to different parts of my life.
bro, I have like a baby's breath tattoo, symbolizes innocence. Okay, Sophie, don't call
Okay.
me out here.
I mean,
Anyways,
It's a good tattoo.
but I was
It is.
actually thinking about like getting a tattoo again, like recently, because I just miss it. They're so addicting. I miss it.
yeah, I only have the one.
Yeah. I have
Anyway.
two.
I didn't know you had a tattoo.
What?
I
Or
forget
I
you have a
forgot,
tattoo,
Or I forgot.
but I know
Maybe
you
I
do.
just forgot.
I do.
Cool. What kind of tattoo do you want? What kind of tattoo?
It says Moonchild, which makes me mad now.
Why?
Because every person that is into like paganism and witchcraft, which is totally fine, my mom's pagan, has like everything Moonchild. I'm like, that was my childhood nickname. Don't steal it away from me.
Aw.
Because it's my mom used to call me Moonchild, and I tricked her. It was her Christmas present 2-3 years ago. And I tricked her. I was like, can you write Moonchild down for me? And I didn't tell her. So I took what she wrote down. I went and got it tattooed on me, and I surprised her with it. And she was.
It's on your ribs, right?
Yeah, it's on the right hand side.
That's why you never see it.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
I have like the Triforce on my ankle and baby's breath.
Cool.
Yeah. I want to get more, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So expensive.
But if I got more, I'd go back to the Atomic Frog in Destin.
Yeah. They really. I like
I
them.
love that place. We gotta go back to Destin, man.
Yeah. It seems like so long ago, but it was only October.
I know.
Yeah. Spent a lot of money that day. Anyway, moving on to Backseat directions. Finally. We renamed. It's not Backseat Advice anymore. It's Backseat Directions.
Yeah.
Because why not? Save that too much too. So we have another future me little thing that I'll read. I don't know if we have a graphic of the website or not, but I have it here. But this one comes from January 1st, 2021. So not too long ago.
Okay.
But this one, I'm assuming their name is Eileen, because that's what it says. But it says, Dear future me, hello Eileen. I hope next year as you approach 82, the Lord has kept you healthy and you are not whining about weight. Bad thing about being born after the holidays. Be glad you are still here and trust your brain is still intact. Keep being patient with the youngins. They haven't lived through the ages. You have and can't appreciate the good life they have. See you, which is see you, the letters, in 12 months.
Cool.
That was from Eileen.
82?
82.
My mouth like dropped.
I know.
Oh God.
I got a little emotional reading this one.
Well, that's
I don't know
so
why.
sweet. With the youngins and like,
youngins.
what does it say?
It's like felt like a grandma writing it.
Bad thing about being. Yeah, I know about being born after a holiday. Trust your brain is still intact.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little.
That's so scary. Like to be older and like
That
not
is
have
one
your
of my
mind.
worst fears.
Yeah.
Is getting dementia or something. Like, oh no.
Yeah. It's scary.
Yeah.
I've already lost my mind a little bit. I don't want to lose it anymore.
82.
82.
Be patient with the youngins.
Yeah, I liked that.
They
one a
haven't
lot.
lived life.
Yeah, I thought that was cute. But yeah, it's crazy because I know a couple, like one person in particular, their mom is still alive and their grandma's still alive. Their grandma is like 100 plus. Their mom's like 80 or 90, and then they're in like their 60s, I think.
Dang.
Yeah, like great bloodline, like impeccable.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I thought it was sweet when I saw that one. It was
Wow.
like,
What do you hope to where do you hope to be at 82? And let's say your mind is still intact.
oh, what year is it going to be when I'm 82? 2083?
Yep.
Yeah.
So when I'm 82, it'll be I don't know.
Subtract 4 years. from
Maths.
that.
Is it 4 years?
I don't know.
It's a 4-year difference
79?
between us and you. Yeah.
Something like
No.
that.
Yes. Yes.
Don't
79.
judge us.
It's 79.
Okay.
We're digital
a
media
long
majors, not math
time.
majors.
So
I
in
don't know.
2079, you'll be 82.
Ew.
Where do you want to be?
I hate it.
What?
I hate it. I hate it.
I don't know. Like I hope like I'm drinking like I've got my skincare routine has held strong and I'm looking good for 82. I don't go out in the sun. I'm wearing sunscreen today even though it's 50 degrees outside kind of thing.
Wow.
Drinking a glass of wine with maybe like 50 cats. My grandma had a cat colony, which makes sense that I would want to love cats. She had a cat colony of like 80 cats.
Aww. That's sweet.
Yeah.
I hope when I'm 82, I'm living, don't know where it is, but in a house that I built, like with a bunch of swings everywhere. We'll get into the
We'll
swings
get into the swings
one day. So a bunch of swings everywhere, a bunch of plants everywhere. And when I die, I want to be laid like in the flowers like this, and I want to die in the sun. And then I want
How do you-
I want the animals to graze on my body.
I mean,
I
that's
don't-
one way of doing it.
I don't know if that's healthy for the animals.
It's their own fault.
Possums will eat
How is
anything.
it-
Statement.
Possums will eat anything. They don't care.
Yeah.
But I'll die in the sun with my swings surrounding me, and my cats,
Your
and
cats will be the ones that eat you.
and my forest, because I'm next to a forest, by the way.
Forest.
And I'm just like, this is, and I know when it's gonna happen. So I just go out there and I lay down and I accept it.
I
and
can
then
see
your
that.
grandkids come out and you're like, oh my god, not again.
Not again. It's not
That'd be
time,
something.
Grandma.
They'd be like, I gotta reel her back in.
God. What about you, Becca?
Yeah.
I don't know about 82 specifically, but like the end goal is a house cabin in the woods things with so many secret compartments that people are uncovering stuff like 200 years later.
Like, what's the one movie? Dark Shadows? Is that what it was?
I have no
The
clue.
vampire movie?
Do I look like I watch vampire movies?
It's not like a romance. Well, I guess it kind of is. But it's not like Twilight vampire
What
movies.
year?
It's still vampire. Like, my thing is,
What?
I just don't watch vampire movies.
Okay, well,
It'll have like
it's
a
like
Knives Out
it's like a
vibe.
fishing town, and like the guy gets like dug up from underneath the grass, and he comes back to life, and he goes back
No
to his man.
clue.
What?
No.
Why? I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue of who is the main actor, but I don't want to be dumb and say the wrong person.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Just say it. Say who you think it is.
Johnny Depp. I don't.
Oh!
I can see him doing
Am I
it.
right?
He's played a vampire before. It could be him.
Okay. Is it Dark Shadows?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, so a lot of compartments.
Yes.
But that
like,
the
not-
mansion has lots of compartments in it.
I don't want like a full-on mansion or anything, but like it would probably have like the house from Knives Out, that kind of feel. Probably have that kind of feel to it.
Any animals? Birds?
Maybe.
Horses. How did I say it like that?
Horses?
Why did I say it like that?
I don't think I'm gonna want horses at 82.
Fair.
It seems like a lot of work. They could kick me in the face.
82. God, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm just
Me.
logically thinking
Yeah.
of family
Oh,
diseases
yeah, same.
high.
Yeah,
So
same. But moving on, it's time for our backseat song of the week.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot more upbeat than talking about death.
Yeah.
Every time, I didn't even realize it. You led us into death, and I didn't even know.
Yes. It was the teeth comment.
every time. I'm
Every
working
time.
through stuff.
Aren't we all? But it's
Yeah.
backseat song of the week. And you know what
Yeah.
it is? It's Promiscuous.
Yeah.
By Nelly Furtado.
Furtado?
I can never
I
get
don't
her
know.
name.
I
Furtado?
think it's, it's up there. It's Furtado.
Furtado. Oh my God, I'm right.
Yeah.
Bro, I thought that was like a
Furtado.
taco.
Featuring Timbaland.
I thought it was a Mexican dish.
What?
Furtado?
I don't know.
Well, there's fritada, which
Oh!
I don't know. I think that is it Mexican?
I don't know if we can have a stance on that.
Are we gonna play it?
No.
Oh.
But we have
Copyright
it. And it's
reasons.
also we'll have a little thing on our Instagram that goes
Yeah.
up because it's cute.
Baby, that really
But-
drives me crazy.
What?
What's the song?
That's not that song.
No, yes it does. Yes it is. It drives me crazy.
What?
I want you on my team, so does everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what are you trying to say?
Promiscuous boy.
But the reason we picked the song is that a couple weeks ago we were jamming to this song in the car
We were.
in the back seat.
Yes. Well, not all of us were in the back seat. Someone had to drive.
Well, you and I were in the back
Promiscuous
seat.
girl.
Okay.
Already know that I'm all alone. What you waiting for?
Okay.
You
But-
teasing me. Okay.
I can't. Well, you should play that on your show. Is that when did that come out? I don't know. But you should play that on your show.
Oh no, I play it. I play it sometimes.
Okay. But yeah, we're the Backseat crew.
Yep.
We're having a fun time. We come out every Monday at 12 p.m. and then a bunch of our radio shows thrown in between, which you can come out, which come up on our Instagram. We have a link tree which you can go and listen to all of our shows and when they're
My
live.
radio show is called the Y2K Wave. Comes out every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 12 to 1. I play Y2K music. Rebecca.
And I've got Becca's Party Hour from 7 to 8 on Fridays. Did the finger snap.
I can't snap.
You can't.
What? I can't.
I can't whistle like
I can
blowing
whistle.
out.
I'm
I
not
have
gonna
to
whistle,
whistle
but I can.
sucking in.
I can do both.
Okay, don't try it.
Oh wait.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm sorry. To the control.
She's not sorry.
To the control.
Anyway, but I'm Sophie, my show, Backseat Aux, K-pop stuff, Wednesdays 4 to 5. And then Danny, she has her show, The Gray, Mondays and Wednesdays 2 to 4. So you can never get rid of us, for the most part. But I've been Sophie, this has been Becca, that's been Marissa, and that's been Taco Bell in the form of Danny.
Hey, I
we're
forgot
not
about this.
sponsored.
Yet.
Yes.
And we are the Backseat crew.